So, I did a video a few days ago about Rachel Zegler and Halle Bailey stoking each other's egos. And I didn't watch the video because I honestly can't stand that kind of a ego trip thing going on. But I now wish that I had because apparently I would have heard about Rachel Zegler coming out with a bunch of lies in her attempt to course correct for her hatred of Snow White. Welcome back, everybody. Hope it's your buddy Orange Hat here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, this is from the Daily Wire. Disney actress Rachel Zegler, a vocal left-wing activist, is singing a different tune about the 1937 animated film Snow White amid backlash over the past feminist complaints about the Disney classic. After the Daily Wire and after the day, I have no doubt that her tune has anything to do with the Daily Wire coming out with its own version. During an interview with Halle Bailey, she gushed over Snow White as a monumental moment in film history. You mean when she was constantly saying, weird, weird, and saying the prince was a stalker, and they're planning on cutting him out of the film? Hollywood, baby. You mean that? How she absolutely loves a movie that has a prince stalking a woman, in her own words? That unsettled her when she watched it? Let's continue. The cartoon is so beloved. It's like a monumental moment in film history. Yeah, it is, but you didn't like it. It's the first feature-length cartoon movie to the point where it won honorary Oscars, and all these amazing things that happened for that film are the reason that you and I get to sit here today because it made Disney what it is, Zegler told Bailey, who starred as Ariel in the live-action version of Disney's Little Mermaid. The actress went on to veer away from her past comments, saying she loves everything Disney or the Disney company has put out since its inception. Folks, people have very long memories. And it wasn't too long ago when she was really shitting on Snow White, the original. Before the Variety interview, Zegler claimed she had only watched the original Snow White once as a kid and found it off-putting. I think I watched it once and never picked it up again. I'm being so serious, she said. The 22-year-old also made it clear that past interviews that the new Snow White flick will not need a man or true love. It's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White. She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. Okay, so then it's not Snow White. And she'll be dreaming about becoming a leader she knows she can be. In another example, the actress quipped about that Disney could cut out all of the Prince Charming scenes from the remake, emphasizing how apparently unimportant he is to the story. And perhaps most notably, Zegler said Prince Charming is the original fairy tale stalks Snow White. I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so, as she put it. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird, weird. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that does make her out to be very, unappealing. And as I said before, I'm willing to have her on my channel, but it's to have a polite conversation. But these are the things that I would address. I would ask her the tough questions. Zegler's newfound praise for Snow White comes on the heels of the Daily Wire basically shilling for itself. Disney's since pushed back on its release date for a full year following the revelation in October. Boring. No. It... Oh my god. You guys are now, or that's all I basically have. I'm not covering the rest of this article. It's nothing but a shill fest for the Daily Wire. And that's why I barely read from their stuff anyway, because they are a bunch of egomaniacs. But the movie has been pushed back a year because, not because of the SAG-AFTRA strikes, it's because they don't want people to remember they're hoping that general audiences will forget about her very disparaging remarks on the original Snow White. And they also have reshoots that they need to do to put in the Seven Dwarfs, because they cut out the Seven Dwarfs because Peter Dinklage didn't know how to shut his fucking mouth, pardon the French. He actually harmed little people's prospects going forward when it comes to movies, especially movies that feature dwarves prominently. And, well, yeah, you get Snow White and seven crackheads as, what's his name, from Black Conservative Perspective, says Greg Foreman. I like that, how he put that. But, yeah, it just shows that these guys don't know how to, or they're basically in full damage control, and she has to be a part of it, because otherwise she is going to sink the movie. The movie's already sunk, believe it or not. It's down at the bottom of the ocean with that other aerial thingy that they did with The Little Mermaid. And yes, I am going to be slightly condescending about those movies, because honestly, there was no reason to make them any different than what they were, because people love the originals. This whole thing that Disney is pushing where women don't need men, where true love is some sort of evil thing, where apparently white leads is also an evil thing, and people of color are not worthy enough for their own original characters, to have original characters be made for them. It's pretty sad that they have these things done, and yet I wish that the people who are screaming out for all of this diversity, equity, and inclusion stuff would actually take a moment to reflect that, yeah, you're being told that you don't deserve original characters by Disney and all of them, because they keep on turning you into sloppy seconds. Nobody likes sloppy seconds. And as for Rachel Zegler, where she's saying that, it's a most beloved thing ever, and how she absolutely loves everything Disney, that reeks of damage control. Especially when she's already on record saying she didn't like the original Snow White. Anyway, folks, again, I would love to have them on to discuss this further in detail. I mean, sure, maybe even after the movies come out. I myself will not be reviewing them. I have no interest in what Disney is doing anymore, because they are going in a direction that is not worthy of continued support. But yes, I will continue to keep you apprised of Rachel Zegler news. I know that some of you find it boring, but other people don't. And it is reflecting in my analytics kind of favoring these stories. Anyway, folks, I just wanted to let you all know that this is actually a small development that was missed. I missed it, but I am bringing it to you now. Rachel Zegler is pulling a 180 and lying about how much she absolutely loves Snow White, when the truth is she actually hated it. Anyway, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of Rachel Zegler and her course-correcting direction of lies? Or her, what she's being forced to say? What do you think, folks? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. This has been Orange Chat. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay humble.